Hello, everybody. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, people of all shapes and sizes. It's Mr. Cranky Pants, and we're back in Russian Fishing 4. We're playing it again. We play it every day. It's a good game. I like it. Anyway, we're in donut. We're in donut. That's what I like to call it. It's 2300. I wonder if the spot is still active down here. I always like to, whatever time it is when we log in, do a little fishing. And I discovered this spot yesterday quite by accident. Yeah, it's a good spot. Watch this. Let's see if it's still working. Put on some bream mix. I'm casting right over here. We're at, what, 72, 160? Do that. We got these all set up. Ready to go. We got the right clips on them and everything. So why not? Why not throw them out there? See if the bream are still biting. We were getting some serious bream here yesterday. Among other things. More bream mix. More pearl barley. One, two, three. I don't know if in a river, if you throw ground bait, if it actually drifts away with the current, like, immediately. I'm not sure. I'm only going to throw 3 out here. It would be kind of weird if it actually, stayed for the duration. But we'll see. And this spot might be dead today. It was certainly not dead yesterday, and I had the footage to prove it. Oh, we're getting bites. Nothing fantastic. We might as well check the cafe. We're right here. Shemaya's. That's easily doable. That's 20 bucks. White Bream, Volgazander. We could probably, that's kind of... Anywhere else, I would say we could probably do it, but here, I'm not so sure. Possibly a Nace. I'm not taking pictures of it, because I don't think it's that. Oh, yep. Yeah, I was getting some decent ones, like, we're talking 3 kilogram bream right here. You wouldn't think of it, but it was happening. A little one. Decent one. Not horrible. Not terrible. I believe we're at a 12 clip. When we're casting slightly upriver, not straight out. Why? Because this works. You only have so much time to catch a bream. I did some experimentation yesterday. We're either at a 12 or a 13 clip. So basically, we're casting into the dark, the 3-foot hole, 3-foot depth that goes down the middle of the river. We're at Sura. And we can reset our daily silver to 0. Because we're just starting out here and we haven't picked a location yet. Not Sura, we're at Donuts. Excuse me. Donuts. Yeah, I was kind of at a loss as to what to do in this place during nighttime, because nighttime kind of sucks here. Maybe it doesn't, but I've never been able to make nighttime really work here. Yes, I have a spot where I can go catch Volgazander fairly consistently. But we're talking like, what, 2 or 3 in a night? That's not very many, and I've never gotten a trophy here. They've always been like mid-sized. And maybe that's just the spot I'm picking, but that spot is like along this area right here. I mean, it could be good down here, it could be good here, it could be... I've done it up here. So-so. I'm kind of stuffed up. It's been one of those days. Maybe I'll sniff some allergy spray. One of those. Hopefully that'll take care of it. At least it'll keep me from having a super sneeze attack. Oh, that's a fish. That fish is running. It could be a trophy, maybe. Honestly. I think I have a 6 point something leader on there, so 2.7. Oh, look, we got a bottom fishing point. I mean, these are decent fish. This is... I was getting, like, much action yesterday. Like, all 3 rods going at the same time. Kind of action. That's nothing to sneeze at. Ha ha ha. Hopefully I didn't just blow all that allergy medication right out of my nose, but I probably did. It's okay. I'll just squirt some more in there if I need to. So yeah, it's not that super active right this second. I think I'm using pearl barley, bark beetle, and pearl barley. And the reason I have bark beetle on one, I was just sciencing it up with one of the rods because I was catching Turan in the mornings. Turan like bark beetle and pearl barley, so I figured why not? Why not mix it up? Get some more species. I think we're on here. I should probably turn on the light. That would be very helpful. I think we're on, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Little bream. I meant to check the clip on that, and I was also thinking I might want to cast it straight out and see what happens. Let's see if my YouTube channel is actually streaming. It is, and I'm going to bring my chat over into my OBS. That back over here. This, and that. There. Now, if somebody wants to chat me up in YouTube, I'll actually know about it and I can look and respond accordingly. Wait, I think I have a fish on there. Yes, I got a fish on when I was looking at my other screens. Clip is 11. We're going to 12. And what happens if I go straight out? We'll see if they're out here too. In case I ever decide to post this site on Discord, try to give accurate info. Because right now I would show a picture of casting this angle instead of straight. Are we on Jingle Bells? No. So yeah, this is kind of a dead bite right now, comparatively. I mean, it was like a full-on like old Berg style bream bonanza going on last night. And it kind of went on all day too. I was still catching fish all day in the same spot with the same baits. It wasn't consistent during the day. It was like, I don't know, I probably caught, we'll say 10 fish during the day. I had the most fish I've ever caught in a single day record yesterday. That happened yesterday. Does it show that? Doesn't show that. Oh, I didn't know there was this. I never knew this was here. Huh. Stats are cool. Yeah, so the one that went straight out didn't catch anything, but nothing else did either, to be fair. I'm gonna pull up, I don't want to pull anything up. I was gonna do some spin fishing, but if anything, I'm gonna spin the wheel and get out of here. We're gonna go do our daily adventure where we spin the wheel of fate. It decides where we go, and then we have to make 100 silver to be able to leave the spot. It forces us to go new places. Not new places. Forces us to travel around and be creative with our brains. It's a little more fun. Alright, so we got 5 fish during that little nighttime run. That's not bad. Still trying to get to 50 harvesting, 50%. I'll get there eventually. Oh. I see you. I'm gonna try to find some royalty-free crappy music. I have so many tabs open, it's stupid. You guys let me know. Do I have an Amazon Music tab? So many tabs. That's going away. That's going away. Amazon Music. Go here. Web player. No, I don't want that. I hate that so much. We have fish on. Sorry, I was looking at another screen. So yeah, the straight out one is catching fish. We do have a morning bite. I'm gonna throw it right back out. Do we have a fish on here? Yes. A bream. We're looking for Tron. Is there worth a good amount of money? This guy still has nothing. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. There, now we have some kind of music playing in the background. It's better than nothing. And normally when I don't have YouTube going, I put on whatever I want because I filter it all out of my VODs anyway. But when I have YouTube going, I have to like really go the extra mile to make sure I don't put anything that is going to get copyright strikes. Yeah, it sucks that way. Alright, we're gonna spin the wheel now. It's time. I think we've caught our fish. We might be able to catch more, but anyway, this spot, time will tell. I may post a video on it or put something up, make some content. But right now, this spot is crap, so yeah, not useful. Hold on. Never leave a fish behind. What's my thumbnail for YouTube? I wonder how terrible it is right now. God only knows how terrible it is. Oh, it's not bad. At least it's fishing related. Half the time it says Slay the Spire or something else, whatever I did last. Alright. Do we have a fish on this? Yeah. Oh, we have a decent fish. I was gonna yoink it right out of the water. A big roach? Good sized roach. See, there's fish here to be caught. It's bottom fishing points with roach at worst. Anyway. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll do the spinner. Tools, scripts, count up. One minute. I want to see if my thing works. It does. my countdown timer. I was gonna say when we go for a minute without catching a fish, we'll leave. We're catching a fish every minute. There's no reason to leave. That's the way I look at it. So Jingle Bells is this one. I gotta set up all the U menu, the number menu. I change it so much so frequently that it's gotten to the point where I don't even mess with it anymore. I just use the eyeball hover over method to grab my rods. All right, we can reset the thing now. Go. Oh, there's another one. Tighten the line. Reset it and go. I need to make hotkeys for the timer. I wonder if I can do that right on that interface. I don't see a way to do it. Oh, our timer's up. Okay, oh no, we have a fish on. Never mind. We can't leave yet. Pretty decent fish, actually. I can't complain. I have so many things on my window. I'm sorry I didn't see that fish get on. Where's my reset button? Oh. "30 seconds. Oh. Is it going to keep it going? Just because we got a bite doesn't mean we got a catch. Oh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, time's up. Do we have a fish on? Yeah, we did have a fish on. Sorry. That counts. So. I mean, we're getting a fish every minute. I just can't. I can't bring myself to leave if we're getting that many fish. 60 fish an hour, not too bad. All right, we're good. Now we can leave. That off my screen. All right, let's roll the dice. Sorry, you're too late, sir. We'll catch you, though. I mean, we're making better money than we would make. If we spun and went to another lake, it would take us a little while, you know, a few minutes to get set up, so. Pick a spot and pick a type of fishing, buy the boat, get the boat to the spot, all that kind of, whatever it might be. Get the right rig set up. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go. Spinner, here we go. We're going here, apparently. Pretty sure we can't. We can't. Like, that's the rule, right? We can't stay where we're at. Or can we? Well, one thing we can do is we can set this to 100 silver. That means we can't leave until we've gotten 100 silver. If I don't have fish on, I don't have a fish on there. I don't have a fish on there. I don't have any fish on. I spoke too soon. All right, let's go see what the cafe says. We haven't caught any of these. We'll sell what we have. $45.03. Not bad. Stream's been going for 18 minutes. I'm just going to round to the nearest dollar on those. This is going to be 55 to leave if we stay here. The Wheel of Fate did say we had to stay here. Do I have fish on? I bet if we bring in, I was going to say, we bring in one of these, And we get out either the spin fishing rod or the float rod, one or the other. Oh, white-eyed bream. Okay, that's good. That's on the what do you call it? Bark beetle larva. If we could start catching fish on the bark beetle larva, that'd be really fantastic. That one has pearl barley on it. Let's pull this one up. Let's get this guy out with the blue spinner. The blue spinner is amazing here. You gonna bite that, or are you just gonna play with it? Alright, he's just gonna play with it. The blue spinner does really well here. Put about a 24 retrieve speed. Alternate between quick reels, regular reels, and just letting it fall down in whatever order you like. It catches sunfish, it catches pike, it catches citral, it catches Black Sea Shamaya. Pretty much everything, and you get one almost every single cast. It's nonstop. I'm really liking this area, and of course perch. Let it drop. Fast reel. Let it drop. Regular reel. Into a fast reel. Let it drop. Always a fish. That is a crapfish. I don't even consider that a fish. Those are all fake news fish. Look at that. Bam, instantly. Now you might say, well, yeah, but Mr. Cranky Pants, that fish is obviously like stupidly small. What you gotta remember is Clupinella are very small fish. There's also mussels here. These tiny fish can be worth a lot of money. It's all about quality here, not size. We got a bleak. And it's a marker bleak. So it's actually worth money. Do we have a fish on this? No. past reel, let it drop. There's aspen here. All kinds of crazy stuff. And you get some like decent, like when you get a Shamaya on this little spinner, it's usually a good sized one. It's usually a marker fish, and it's in the upper range of their size range. So I'm thinking if I ever get a trophy Shamaya, it's probably going to be on a spinner. Not to mention there's silver pontics. Bran, dace. Pretty much everything bites the spinner. Let me show you the super spot for the spinner. We can leave here. We can leave this spot. That away. Let's try the sunfish spot real quick, just a quick cast. Oh, these trees. That's not it. That's not it either. I already passed the sunfish spot. Never mind. We can try the Tron spot though. This is the Tron spot. Throw one of those on with some, not bark beetle. We want actually pearl burley. A size 6 hook is probably good. And you want to go right here and let it drift through. They're either, the Tron are either here or they're not. It's usually really easy to find out. Pretty much just let one drift through, and if you don't get any bites, this spot is no good. Oh, there we go. Chub doesn't count. The spot could be active though. Unfortunately, there's snags in here. If you go too far left, you get snagged. And I'm like pushing it right now as far as what too far left is. All right, that was perfect actually. All right, nothing. Fine. We're going to the spot, the spinner spot. Which is, I think it was, yeah, I think it was here. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. Because why not? Might catch fish. I'm always curious. That is not the, that's not what I want. This is what I want. This is our spinner. And I don't want to be down in the hole, the bottom of the hole with the spinner. That's silly. But see, I got 20 casts in a row with a fish yesterday. 20 casts in a row. Fast reel into a regular reel, let it drop. Into a regular reel, into a fast reel, bam, fish. What do we have? Asp, probably? I'd like to see it as soon as possible. That's a good size asp. I mean, yeah. Good fish. So a fast reel, do a regular reel, drop it. Regular reel, into a fast reel, do a regular reel, drop it. Fast reel, regular reel, drop it. Wow, a cast without a fish. Okay. Let's go over here. Almost evening again. Fake pumpkin seeds. Yeah, fake pumpkin seeds kind of suck. It's one of those fish that is either worth nothing or it's worth a decent amount. They have a very low... Their level range is pretty slim. Up to 1 kilogram, they're basically worthless, I think. Ballpark figures, and then above, they're worth quite a bit. Worthless asp. You worthless asp. Russia. Not much. Catching fish, taking names. How have you been? Oh, there's a fish. Oh no. Flu? Cold? Fever. Ooh. That sucks. Are you on Are you coming out of it now? Feeling better today? That's awesome. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. That's awesome. I'm just trying to make 55 silver. Hey, I actually got chats on my YouTube. It happens sometimes. Black Sea Beluga. No, I'm not catching any beluga. I'm a level 24. Catching Black Sea Shamaya. At Thrasher, you let all your fish rot? That sucks, dude. Always got to remember to sell. I think I learned that from you. I found a really good bream spot here on Donuts. That was literally like just slamming all 3 rods at the same time. On the river, not on the like swamp area or whatever, but on the river itself. See, now that's a good pumpkin seed. Look at all that XP. Mystic, welcome back, man. Oh shit. That's gotta be an asp, right? That or a trophy Shamaya. It's an asp. Fishing is good. I just started the stream about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, maybe? Not even that. And we were here on Donuts, and I went to my new bream spot. Nice asp, good. I've trolled it very little. Very, very little. Like there's just, I don't know, there's a lot to do on this place. Are there good fish for trolling? Like what? Is it like pike? What do you catch when you're trolling? I think I've trolled twice on this lake, and it was only to get to a spot. Another nice pumpkin seed. Those things are such good XP. This blue spinner just slays on this river. Oh, nice. I mean, the bite rate's crazy with these. Just standing on shore, like I caught 20 casts in a row yesterday. And I finally got skunked, but I mean, it's crazy. And the fish are like, they're small, but they're high value. This is probably a Koopy, Bloopy. 12 grams. Not, I was getting 16 yesterday. The bigger ones seem to bite the lure. Look at that, every cast. Half the time I don't even get to reel. I throw it out there and there's a fish on there. This is the spot, and this is the lure. I mean, everything from Dace to Shemaya to Turan to Sunfish, Asps. Everything bites this lure. Well, I mean, like if a 1,000-kilogram fish gets on my blue spinner, I guess I'll just have to buy a new blue spinner because I don't think it's going to happen, but... That's the beauty of the blue spinner. It's not like an expensive lure. It's like your free spinner that you get at the beginning of the game, piece of crap, and it just catches thousands and thousands of silver worth of fish. Look at that. It's incredible. I'd like to go to Quarry. That sounds like fun. I have a spinner now that I spin, and it tells me where I have to go. And I have to stay there until I make 100 silver. And we were already here when I logged in, and I spun the spinner, spun it, and it made me stay here. I was like, alright. I don't mind. Twist my arm. Oh, shit, I had a big fish on. What does it mean when you start losing fish on a rig? Like, is there something that starts... When your rig gets, like, worn out, you stop catching fish? I don't know. This rod has been missing fish lately. I don't know anything about the Christmas market. Is that, I assume, a Christmas event thing of some kind? Oh, damn it, it's getting dark. We'll go back to the bream spot. $72 $160. That's where I just was. Actually, talking about like Ray. Yeah. Yes. That's the spot that I thought I discovered. Xenon Tech. I was all excited because I thought I was like so cool. I discovered that spot. I am going back there. Because the bream are crazy there. It's the first night fishing spot on this lake that just goes crazy that I found. I mean, there's my Volga Xander spot, which is on the other side, not the other side of the river, but the other side of the buildings. Which is a good spot, and there's lots of, you catch mussels there quite a bit when jigging for Volga Xander. Alright, we're going down here. The cafe is my point of reference. And then I want to be, oops. Yeah, I want to be right here. 72 160. 11 clip. I think it's a 12 clip right here. Some bream mix on there. should have cast with my spinner a couple times because the Shemaya bite right up until 2200, but it's too late now. Look, it's already going crazy. Already going nuts. Better than Old Berg. Or it's actually like Old Berg used to be. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the Green Hornet is one of my particular favorites for spinners. Like, I figure there's two classes of spinners, right? You got your spikers, which are just god tier, and then you got your hornets, and your blue spinner, and your homemade ones. Yeah, jingle bells. Stop jingling, please. I think it's bugged. Sometimes it just rattles. And I was also getting some really good stuff float fishing here too. Like, I'll show you where I was float fishing. I was catching I don't remember, it was some kind of, one of the special fish. I think I was using pearl barley. Yeah, I was using pearl barley, and I was throwing it like literally right along here. No, it was something else. It was casters. At night. Yeah, I see that thing is hooked up. I just want to... That's actually a decent fish. We'll yoink it. Stupid roach. The roach bite like crazy during the day. In this spot. Rudd. That's what I was getting on these. Like at night, I was catching rudd right along this bank. I was getting them here, and I was getting them over here. And I was surprised to see it, because normally you don't see a lot of... You don't get a lot of action on the float rod, or at least I don't. I don't know how to do it, apparently, at night. Am I getting a bite? I think I am. That's just weird. I think I have enough fish in the keep net right now to meet my quota to leave. A waggler. One thing that is a must, and that's the waggler floats for mash rods. Oh. Is it a red? It's an eyed. Night eyeds. I'm just gonna let that go for a second. Bring this in. Good size bream. I still haven't gotten a trophy bream here, but I've come close. I had 1 4-kilogram and a couple 3s. What's on this road? Burl, bark beetle. All right, I'm gonna go see where we're at here. We got a white eye bream. We didn't. It doesn't register. We got a nace. We got one of the nace. That's worth 23 bucks. Need 5 of those. That should be easy enough to do. If I were to just go flat out sell, can we get 55 silver? Probably not quite yet. Oh no, we're there. All right, I'm doing it. 57. 45 and 57. I need the calculator. My brain hurts. $102. We change this to 0. Okay. Out of my way. Out of my way. Any fish on? Yes. Too bad. All right, we're getting rid of it. We're leaving. Even though this is a good spot, I wanna go do other things. I've been here too long on this location. All right, we're going to quarry. Yay! And there's an ad break. I'll start getting set up and get over there. For those of you who disappear for a short period of time to watch the stupid ads. Worry. We set this to 100. Okay. We'll sell this fish. Add another 3 to the counter. And we're going to the quarry. Where are you? Go. 25 bucks. Brutal. Good to be back. What do I do at night here? Well, it's already 2:05. We got our backup boat thing. We'll grab a 3-day boat rental. I'm gonna look up what's hot and what's not on the database site. I'm actually going to turn on my display capture so you guys can see what I see here. If I can find it. All right, we're going here. Quarry, lake, and I like to look at quarry chart. Elf Crank 303. Obviously, ball says always. Aggressor. Snatcher. Interesting. So cranks are working. Let's look at regular char. Alfs again. Let's look at Saban Trout. Like in Mayfly versus Alfs, 3001s and 3s. Interesting. The Elf Cranks. And Rainbow. Aggressor, Spikers. Okay. Ream and Burbits, I don't do it. I stopped doing it. I don't even know how to catch a bream in this lake. Of any decent size. Like I've caught them over by the waterfall, right along this bank right here. There's probably better spots, but I don't know where they are. I mean, the burbits are fairly consistent. I should have took a cafe shot, but whatever, I don't care. We can always teleport back there. I catch plenty of burbits on my jig. Including my record burbot, which is 11 kilograms. You go right in here, stop the boat, drop the anchor, stand up, grab one of my good reels, my better one. I did re-downgrade one of my HSVs because it was too expensive to fix. I mean, I fixed it once. Oh, no, I didn't even fix it once. I just downgraded it. It was stupid. So yeah, we're taking this off of here. Putting that one on here. I'm gonna take this one off of here. I'm gonna take the line from both of those too. Put those on there. Put that line on there. Yeah, it was 17. It was at 17 and it was great. And then I caught I want to say I landed a 49 catfish with that rig. And then the next catfish I got was like way bigger than that. And I almost had him. I fought him for an hour and a half. And he finally got off. But by the time he was off, my shit was so thrashed that I had to fix it again. It was at like 54%. My brake was at 45%. So I went to repair it and it was going to cost like 400 and something silver. And I was just like, fuck this. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. I'm going to put on, I guess I'm going to put on this guy. Because this is what I caught my record quarry char on. It's the only fish I've ever caught on this lure. But it was at this same time of day. We're going to about 45. Gotta figure out what the retrieve rate is. I think it's like 1.5. Yeah. Is it 43? That's the problem with this deep hole. Like, you don't get very much time. That never catches fishes anyway. Put on an orange shad. It's almost time to start trolling anyway. Well, my next reel is going to be Narca 6000. Decided. I think. Get my little spinning reel that I got for free is going to cost 700 to repair. Yeah. He thrashed the living hell out of it. And that was chasing it in a boat the whole time. I have to admit, though, it is fun chasing them. Like, it is and it isn't. You know, like, when you first get the fish on, it's really fun. And then about an hour into it, it's like, stops being fun. When you finally catch the fish, it's like, yeah, you get a little rush, but then you realize it really wasn't worth it. Like, whatever you get for the fish is definitely not worth the repair cost. Yeah, I think it was you that put the idea in my head to get the 6000 for doing carp on the lake where you can't use a carp rod. I would say maybe one more. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do a regular lure. And let's throw a big spoon. Hunter. Let's take that one. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Put that at 35. I get all the like shit figured out and then I forget it all. Like I had it all mapped out in my head. Why I wanted a Narga 6000 was to be able to use it at that lake. But I don't remember what the mech weight is or any of that stuff. Like is it better than an HSV? For general purpose use? I'm not sure. I'll have to go look it all up all over again. This is how I find out what colors are good on any given day. Well, I got 2 HSVs, so I'm good for general purpose. That's why I figured instead of getting 3 HSVs, I'll just start getting Nargas. Or at least I'll get one. I still have a little time before I even have to worry about copper. I think I got till level 28, so... Yeah, so yellow ain't gonna be it today. Might be orange. It might be... we use those... wagglers. I don't remember what they were called. What are they called? Ulfs. Probably a more efficient path for upgrading so you do not have to backtrack having gone down. So what's it going to be on this one? Let's try the Ulf, I guess. It's, everybody's saying it's so great. Well, I don't have, what is it, 303? 301. I don't have one. So we're going to go with what we have. Just fucking, wow. I'm so confused. All right, let's sit down. Pull up anchor. Start the motor. Move this over there. Let the drag. Okay, that's good. We'll pull up this guy. Make sure we have a decent leader. 27 liter is fine. Actually, we don't need a 27 liter in this place. Probably a 15. And oh, Bloop also joined. I just have 2 HSVs. I have 2 HSVs and 2 scrolling spinning rods, 2 Super Duties, and 2 Model 1s for bottom fishing. And I swap the HSVs between the two. Yeah, so I got bottom covered. I can fish for like pretty decent sized carp. I have a good spinning setup. This little Cardinia thing is like a 12 kilogram. Well, actually, this is a 17 kilogram mech weight on that reel, but I'm only got 12 pound on it, and it's getting worn. It's already at like, it's down to like 15 mech weight at this point. With the mechanism wear, it's going to cost $700 to repair that, so I'm just dreading that. But I can always use my pulsars for spin fishing. I don't know what a Bestia is. Is that a bait casting rod? Reel, I mean? Or is it a carp reel? These fish are not taking my offerings. We haven't even caught a fish here. Holy crap. It's terrible. Alright, that one's not making me happy. I'm going to put the Terminator on there. Wait, that's my little Terminator. I want the red one. That away. That reel, or that lure's working. Using this Terminator. I catch a lot of good stuff on this. I've got Quarry Char, Savant Trout, Rainbows. Just a good all-around lure. Hey, Cosgrim, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We just got to quarry. Just getting here, trying to figure out what's happening here, what's not. The goal is to get to 100 silver as soon as possible. Can't leave until we've made 100 silver. Shouldn't take long though, hopefully. $19 kilogram with a 55. Wow, 55 mech. Okay. Get in my boat, please. Swing over here. Oh, we're over the snag. I'm definitely going to be sea fishing, 100%. Sea fishing is a lot of jigging, as I understand it. And I do like my jigging. Not quite the same, huh? The vertical, you pretty much just throw it down at the bottom and jig straight up. With giant bait casting reels. Trolling mode, please. Thank you. Oh, pilking rigs. That's kind of sucks. Probably good money, but Baby Laker. Hey, as long as they're markers, I'm good. I just like to whip a bitch right here. That's a U-turn. For anyone not familiar with the term, alright. Well, quarry is being quarry. We haven't gotten anything nice yet. Hopefully we will. I might have to switch up the lures a little bit. I might have to go to the bait shop and buy a lure, an Ulf 3001, since they seem to be popping off here. Not the best place to be buying anything that's above 50 silver, though. But we have kind of money, sorta. Up to 1,800. I need another 1,000 for my first Narga, if that's the way I go. Should I put a balsa on? I already have a balsa on this one. I just have a few. A Narga 6000, yeah. That's sort of the plan, I think. I don't know. I may just like hoard my money until I actually get to the point where I desperately want something. Yeah, benefactors, dude. You guys have like... There's been a few. Canadian Ways just literally emptied his tackle box into mine. He was like, alright, I need to clean out my shit. And here you go. You can have all my old shit. Bam! There's like a million things. And then there's the Brazilian guy. And of course, Captain Lockheed and Thrasha, and you guys got me started. Trolling is so trolly. I feel like I'm getting trolled. I always say the real money's in spin fishing on this lake. Yes, you can troll around for an hour and catch one really nice fish. Or you can just throw out your spinning rod. Stop for a second. Get this thing out. Put a hornet on there. Which really works well on this lake. I think my leader's too big though. Ah, fuck it. We'll just leave it on and see what happens. Stand up. I can't stand up because the boat's moving. Stop the boat. About a 26 reel speed. Last time I was here, the Hornet was going crazy. Every cast. But I think I had a 6.7 liter on it. A lot of these fish are very persnickety about leader size. Let's see what happens if I just throw. I like bottom fishing too. Yeah, it's fun. Like if we put a 6.9, well, I have 6.9, 60 centimeter. I should be able to land most things in here. With struggles, but let's see if that makes a difference. Instantly. Yeah, so this is how I combat boredom in this lake. I troll around, I do a lap of the whole lake. Or at least half the lake. And I stop the boat for a second, throw this thing out, catch a decent fish, alleviate my boredom, and then I resume trolling. Nice savant trout, maybe? Oh, it's a little lake trout. Whatever, put it away. Start the motor. Sit down, start the motor, and start going. I don't know how to figure out all the flavors like that, other than looking at the websites. trophy website, etc. I don't know what's good. I don't know why it's good. Last time I went to Bear Lake, it was black currant. I put on double black currant and I was nailing them left and right. Somebody's got to know. What are they? Does somebody just try everything until something works? Between Discord and this site, RF4 trophies, and this site, usually get a pretty good idea of what flavors are working. Right, I'm not super loving the blue balsa. Let's swap that out. Let's try that one. Little baby char. I'm not sure I'm loving the Terminator either. Try the blue hunter. Throw it out like 50 is more than enough. Do a quick cast of that. I'm glad that balsa sinks. Wow, that's supposed to alleviate my boredom. It did not work. Sit down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Rainbow Trouts are 11, Spiker 2004s. That's the red with black dots. Turn off the motor. Stand up. I don't like trolling with spoons. It's really high maintenance. Because you catch so many Vindus and little fish, and you gotta throw them like pretty far out. It's like non-stop reeling. Nice grayling. Yeah, I like hunters because you can stop and go with them. That's what I like doing with them. Troll like little ways and then just stop the boat for a second, let them flutter down to the bottom and then resume, and you get a lot of fish on those. This isn't the best of rainbow trout spots, although yeah, I'm gonna have to repair this thing at some point soon. It's gonna be painful. That fish is just swimming straight away from me. Turn around. Give me, you little bastard. See? Damn good fish. Plus you get the light tackle bonus. Alright, that's trash. Sit down. Start the motor. Let's go. Like I said, let's go. I suppose I could do this. Problem is, if I do this and I get a really good fish, I have to catch it before I can... I guess I can stop the boat. Can I? I'm not even sure I can. I think I can stop it. Fair enough. Now we stop the boat. Put that out there. $263-gram lake trout is smaller than most perch. What a disgrace to humanity. Let's go this path. My favorite spot for rainbows is right here or right here. One of those two. If I throw this out there again, will I immediately catch fish on both other lines? I'm just gonna throw a short cast. Is it in the water? Oh shit. I think it's my best fish of the day, in terms of size. In this spot right here, $25 on this reel. On the little reel. Ah, shit. I did not know that. I always just fling them out there. Doesn't it kind of depend on like what, obviously what kind of water you're in and what kind of lure you're using and all that kind of stuff? That was weird. My spinner just sat there on top. Let's start trolling again. Sit down, start motor, let's go. To go. Got a perch on over there. Or a baby lake trout. Oh, I forgot the clip thing. Do we finally have a... No. Crapfish. Total crap. I want a nice rainbow right now. I was really expecting one. Windy out here. 11-mile-per-hour winds. That's not where I want to be exactly. Let's pull that up. Sit down. Move. I want to be right. Here. Drop. Motor off. Stand up. Do I still have a clip on this? I always like to throw a couple jigs with this. big, huge, fat spoon because it works. And then I do my experimental night jigging. Of course, it's not going to work right now, but caught some pretty good sized fish on this, just doing this. Don't care. I'm going, I go 21. Put this up to 46. $42. Where's my jig? It's been a while since I jigged in this deep hole. Oh, thanks, Xenon. Don't tell anyone I'm nice. I don't want them to, you know, I have a certain reputation I have to uphold. Why is my jig step not working today? We go to 50? There it is. This green foam fish has cut me my record burbot, so we got to give it always got to give it a whirl. This one, oh, it was a maggot 4005. We need to do that. I'm sure I'd have much better luck with bottom rods catching the burbot, but I just hate it. I hate doing it. They don't fight. It's boring. What color, which balsa, or doesn't it matter? I have a bunch of them. I get 4005. I don't know what that means. Set the speaker to 18. And 15 in trolling. Why am I not catching shit? Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Oh yeah, I did. For some reason I thought I was carrying my spinning rod. My little one. No comprende. Speaker to 18. What does that mean? I'm so close to being able to cut bait. I'm at like 48.6 or something. Kills. 48.6. Nothing on jigging. Man, that just hurts. Nothing. Granny Fish 7008. Let's put that on. Just in case. Why can't I get a jig step? Someday I will catch this fish again. And it will be glorious. I believe. Fuck that. Yeah. Never mind. That's fine. Whatever. Come here. Oh my god. Corey's not being kind. I do want to try one of those DP 3001s in here. Record purge. Nice. Good one. Need a Savant Trout or a Corey Char or a Char. Yeah, I think 50% for fish bait. Skills. Harvesting. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's higher. It's 65%. Never mind. There goes that dream. Up in smoke. Skills. God damn it. My next thing is... Oh, fish meat. Yeah, 50%. So fish meat is 50%, fish bait is 65. Which seems backwards, you'd think. I mean, neither one of them are a very high skill thing, technically. But whatever, who cares? Make that egg dough, yo. I have a bunch of eggs. What is egg dough? Egg dough. I think I might have a bunch of it already in my inventory. It uses like 10 eggs per craft, I believe. Which you buy like 500 at a time or something. Yeah, I got 1,600. Oh, that's porridge. Okay, I have 50 eggs. I thought I had 500. I'll try making some. Nothing in the deep hole. Super lame. Super duper super lame. Everybody talks about balsas like they're the end all be all. They're not. They're okay. They're pretty good. They're consistent, but let's try the Snatcher. That sounds like fun. Everybody likes the Snatcher. Right? See, the Snatcher's already snatching up fish. Yeah, they're perch, but who's counting? Wow. Quarry Lake's so annoying sometimes. I mean, it's hit or miss. Much like Volga. It's better than Volga, but... I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the 13 hole, and then I'm gonna teleport back home to the bait shop. I'm gonna grab the crankbait that I'm looking for, if they have it. Sell my fish. Check out the cafe, which I still haven't done. See if I can get out of here. I might be able to leave. Because this isn't exciting. I have not felt the thrill. I do like this lake. There's a lot of things to do. A lot of things I haven't done. But a lot of trophies yet to get. Like if I were to put on an orange or a blue or whatever the right color is for the day, I would be nailing them left and right. It might be red, but it might be that crankbait too. That's what the database is telling me. Lake trout can go F themselves. Start with a cafe. That's a lot of perch that I don't care about. You'd think I could catch a 500 kilogram lake trout. That should be easy enough. We could go get roaches. Wow, that's good money, actually. That's not happening. All right, so we can go sell everything, basically. Let's see where we're at. $34. Oh my god. That's disgusting. We're rounding up. Hey, what's up, Setmain? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I just saw your message. I like that. I like doing that. Much better than trolling. Let's see. So we had another 45. That's 50. I think it was 45. I already forgot. We're going to say it was 45. We can leave in 55 silver. See if they have this lure real quick. What was it? A DP... Alf Crank 3. It was an Alf. Crank 3001. I have one. I already own one. No, I don't. I have one of those. Buying that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep going. One day, 14 hours. Oh, that only weighs 4.8 grams? Shit. This might be a big mistake. But it sure will be fun. Taking that clip off. What's the speed for one of these? More. 30? Yeah. $31, $36, $41, $50. 50 might be too fast. I just want a good twitch. Oh yeah, 50 works. Hello? Fighting like a lake trout. It's not, it's a rainbow. A very nice one. No, it's an Arctic char. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, yeah. Me likey. If I catch a giant fish, I'm gonna be screwed, but... Where do you do this? What if I did this? 25? Okay, I don't mind that. That's cool with me. More speed, maybe? More speed, possibly? Let's see. Let's go 34. I was doing that a little bit. The 50 stop and go thing, it just doesn't feel like fishing to me. Just do this. I'm not getting the twitch action. Oh, hey, that worked. Sort of. Baker, come here. I mean, catching decent fish. Let's lower that drag down. Half as long pause, okay. There we go. Okay. That's the magic. Now we got a fish we can't land. I can afford to put a little bit heavier line on here if I want to. A little bit. I have 17 kilogram mech weight on this rod. I mean, on this reel, but it's at 15% wear. Oh, you think? You think I can land a 20-pound quarry tar with this? I mean, a 20 kilogram? Where we at? 11.9%. Just follow it around with the boat. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I can't really get spooled. I like it. This is what I was trying to do for Pike on Old Berg. With the ugly. But it's 1700 already. Fuck, man. Time just flies. How dare you not catch a fish? How bloody dare you? This spot sucks. Apparently, I was in the good spot to begin with. The 10 hole is hot. There goes our light. Actually, we're in brown trout time right now. The best time of day. I mean, not brown rainbow. I mean, it is brown trout time, but there aren't a lot of brown trout over at this end of the lake. They're usually all over by the waterfall, from my experience. All right, let's move. Into my other favorite spot. Yeah, I've caught browns here. A few of them. You gotta catch them over by the waterfall and those near those weeds and stuff. I just did it to satisfy the species for the lake. On spinners. Alright, so yeah, we kill that motor. Let's try this. There's always fish casting in this direction. Always. If I can get the action right. No. Always. Except for right now. Go over here. I never should have left the 10 hole, man. That spot was awesome. Alright, Xenotech is telling me. It's giving me the intel. This literally anchor on the tin spot and spray in every direction. Drop an anchor. May regret it. We'll see. Quickly, I need to fix something. Where was it? God damn it. Losing my light. Waited too long. Yeah, it's great when it's catching, and it sucks when it isn't. Kind of like it better than just trolling around, though. It had its moment in the sun, now it's kind of like, eh. Let's try this. Yeah, that sucks. Now let's do the magical thing. Put on this. Because this lure loves this time of day. That's light gear. SPF 60L. Light tackle. It's a 17 kilogram setup that's right now set up at 12 or 30. The rod's here, I'll show you in a second. The reel's got a 17 mech weight on it. The rod's got a 16 kilogram load capacity, and I got 13 kilogram line with a 12.7 liter. Now we're not catching shit. My god. Pretty sure I can leave now. Gonna be close. I think we can leave though. Oh, maybe not. Nah. We're gonna be short. Which sucks at big balls. Let's go sell. Let's see what how much money I need before I can leave. Me and my stupid rules. I don't think I have anything worthy of this. Negative. $37.76. We're gonna call that 38. 48, 58. $18 silver we need. Oh my god, we're so close. Minnows? Isn't there like some kind of like spot over here where you can catch like a bunch of minnows and shit? Is there a bream spot in here? Let's put a bream rig out there just to see what happens. That looks like about a what? 15? Lights. Eastern corner is the rough spot. Eastern corner. Eastern corner of the map. Like here-ish? Wait, that's west. East. Over here? $132.82. I did not know that. Okay. Rough would do it for us. Catch a bunch of those. Hey, we're getting fish. What is here? Let me guess. Oh, but there are bream here. Holy shit. Hang on, I gotta try this. Since I'm already bream rigged. On this. Actually, I don't need that. I can put that back on there. You can have one of these. I don't know, whatever. 350 of 7.2 seems fair. 6.2. Throw some bream on there. Change that to let's go with pearl barley because it catches roaches too. Way too far, holy crap. Who's got a reel that I can steal? I guess. Guess we can steal one of these. Actually, we could throw a let's throw a crawler out there. Can we reach it? No, we can't reach the deep. Yeah, we can reach the 10 hole. Who says we can't? No, we're not in there. We're probably like right. I don't know. I'm gonna get bored with this in about 10 seconds. Let's try the new script. Tools, scripts. Downtown. This spot gets 2 minutes to catch something. Go. Where the hell are all my bream that? I mean, I immediately caught a bream and now I'm not catching any. I know there's minnows here. Oh, you had like a superfish in the 10 hole? Killa? Oh, it spooled you. Oh no. What kind of rig did you have? What was the kilogram rig? Damn, that sucks, dude. HSV in a 30 kilogram. Ouch. Were you doing the same method I was doing? Just winging a wobbler out there? On a red Terminator, okay. I have a red Terminator. I was using it earlier when I was trolling. Were you trolling or were you casting? Okay. That's so heartbreaking when that happens. You think you're gonna like land a giant trophy and you end up getting jack shit. It's literally heartbreaking, demoralizing. Alright, this spot is ass and we're out of time on the timer. I'm not going to reel all those in. That's just for amateurs. We don't reel. Quite honestly, this spot, this little spit of land right here will catch us 18 silver probably before morning. Just throw whatever out there, it's fine. I can't bring myself to like bottom fish. Look at that. I knew it. I was trying to catch a Vindis with this. 1 meter. Right here. I got a lake, like a global lake record on, I think it was a Gibble or a Crucian here. Records and ratings. USA, Quarry Lake. There it is. Gibble carp. I still hold the record. Right here in this spot. When I was a total noob and I didn't know what I was doing, I was just throwing shit out there, and there it was. So I don't catch jack fucking shit. Oh yeah, excitement. Oh yeah, it's heating up. Fuck you. Fuck it to you. There are fish on there. Oh yeah, I can catch a, I caught 7 trophy perch in one day on this spot. I forgot. How could I forget? That's what I should be doing to get my 18 silver. Change that to a jig. Throw that on. Probably anything will work, probably. Let's try this. That up to a 45. Damn. Spot's hopping. Was there not a fish on there? Oh, come on. How dare you? How fucking dare you get on my line and not get caught? How embarrassing. Not even worth the time. Gotta stop casting so far. Takes too long to reel him in. Of course, I could put a green hornet on and probably catch a real fish. Oh, nice. Rough. Rough, 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 rough. Oh. Are we there yet? Yes. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we're not trapped here anymore. Zero. I don't remember what our daily silver was. I'm just going to call it 200. Because I typoed something earlier and whatever. That's about right. All right. Do we stay at this lake and try to catch something big out there now that it's morning? Use the rest of our boat time? I think so. We can spin the wheel again anytime we want to, but we could get trapped somewhere really shitty. I kind of want to go to Bear Lake and catch a carp, but I don't know how that's doing these days. I want to try this a couple more times, since we did catch some nice fish off the rip. And it's a new day. can't do it with that one. I gotta use this one. 12.7, we change this to lure. Go back to our Ulf. We could use a DP crank too. Let's try that. That would be fun. Try it with this. Crank that up to 50 and see how this works. Maybe that's too fast. It's just shorter intervals. It's a sinking lure, so that's not the right lure for the job. Floating balsa, too light though. 14 gram, too light. 22 gram. Oh, there we go. We'll try the Terminator. Hey, it works. I'm not getting the light tackle bonus though. But on the upside, if I get a huge fish, it makes life easy. Oh wow, this works out nicely. If this tricks the game engine, I'm doing like an eighth of a crank. Maybe a quarter crank. Yeah, the Terminator was doing really good at Volkov the other day. That's why I bought it. I was getting some big Atlantics. Not huge, but I was getting consistently decent sized Atlantics. No, don't do that. Let's try it. Number 6. God damn, Thresha. I hate it when you do that. I hate it. Congrats. That's pretty good. That's like 5 days worth of fishing for me. I didn't even see it. What was it? A trophy tench? Obviously a trophy. Oh, hey, this lure catches fish. Who knew it can catch fish? That's pretty exciting. An Arctic char, no less. Take it. That's amazing. Had you caught a trophy tench there before? Oh, another fish. Oh, we got a super fish. What's it gonna be? It looks like a lake trout. By the way, the Bobby is going. Yeah, that's a laker. Nothing fun. I want a trophy savant so bad. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That hurts. Why does it do that sometimes? Did I need to set the hook? What did I do wrong? Why am I being punished? That was a good fish. I find that when I get a really good bite like that, I don't get another one. I'm gonna put on the other lure and see if we can make the game engine not fuck me over somehow. Whoa, okay. Too bad you can't get interest when you save your money. I think I'm catching more fish this way than I was trolling. And it's definitely more interesting. But now we try for that big boy again. We're so far off the 10 spot. We put the other one back on. Look at the hooks on this. Small hooks. Damn it. I don't have two. Oh, okay, two mediums. For science, we're going to do this again. I think this lure is actually better in terms of bite rate. No, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Oh shit. Right off the rip. And we got the big hooks on there now? Mr. Cranky Pants, you're so smart. I know. Come here, you stupid lake trout. Nice. Well, that was disappointing. Elevator music. It's horrendous. Despicable. Piano bar hits. No. Wait, what? I guess maybe something good will play eventually, possibly. We might get lucky. Could happen. All right, it's time to spin the wheel. One more cast with Mr. Terminator, or two more casts maybe. Wow. That's just wrong. Lake trout shit are just dumb. They're right up there with chubs. Like, if I'm gonna catch a 200-gram fish, I want it to be a Black Sea Shamaya or something. Not a lake trout. We can take a 1.5 kilogram lake trout. That's acceptable. That's like 2 or 3 silver, at least. My biggest fish ever is a 49-pound catfish. My biggest fish of any quality is Cory Char 19.9. Here's my stats. So there's my record. Oh, it's a 45-pound catfish. Sorry, not 49. And then the Cory Char 118.6. Nice. Where are you at, Sura? That's where I get all my big catfish. I had one that was in Volkov. Wow, it's a really nice catfish for Volkov. Well, if you go to Sura and you throw a jig out there, you will absolutely catch a giant catfish. I can't not catch them. I had one that had to be well over 50, if not 60, that I fought for almost 2 hours, and then I got greedy and locked up my reel and it snapped the rig. It snapped the line. What the fuck? How in the hell did you land it? And how long did it take? I think we should all have a contest to see who can get the first trophy muscle. We don't have to like do it in real time. You can be the first one to do it. Everybody chips in 100 silver. Or 500 silver or something. Oh, I gotcha. This has to be a copyright violation. There's no way that's copy-free, royalty-free music. Wake me up inside. No, stop. Stop playing that. I'm gonna get dinged. Fucking YouTube is so sensitive about music. They're like, you violated our law! Like, dude, I can't even make money on there. I'm not even, like, monetized, so shut up. Leave me alone. But if you ever do get monetized, you're never gonna make a dime. We're gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna kill your family and eat all your babies and your whole family. Let's... Wow, that sounds nice. You're almost there, dude. You should just stay at copper and... Well, obviously you're going to, right? It's good to be excited about something. Like, I know I'm probably going to buy this. Whatchamajiggy, the Narga 6000, but I'm just not excited about it. Oh, what are we... What's happening? I like the sound of lion ripping. My drag was just set low. I thought I had a monster on for a second there. It was like, zzz. I was at 16 on my break. It's a 5 kilogram lake trout. I'm full sending. This is, I think, a 18 gram lure. It's not super heavy. Good to make sure. What other heavy things do I have that float? EP cranks just don't cut the mustard. What if I threw the big fat DP into this deep hole and did the same action. It doesn't work. Probably sitting on the bottom right now. How dare you speak of Quarry in such ways, even though it is a cesspool of crap. You're up there with Captain Lockheed in your opinions of Quarry Lake now. That it should be paved over, filled, turned into a parking lot. Or was that you? I can't remember which of you two said that. I thought it was funny though. Like, oh yeah, damn. I'll be dissing on the lake, the only lake I can go to that catches fish. Although I have many choices now. That was a while ago. That was when I was level 12 or something. Spent the day here. What do we make? I didn't go tonight. We're actually giving up on the best part of the fishing day. But I just can't do that anymore. I can't. It hurts my brain. I mean, Quarry does pop off really hard when it does. It goes fucking crazy. I've had 400 silver days. I mean, well, obviously I've had 400 silver days. That Quarry Char was worth over 400 by itself, but I've had some really good days there where I've made a shitload of money. And other days where I spend the whole day and make 43. Holy crap, that's bad. I'm gonna call it 243 for the day. Not 2243. That would be fucking Thrasher territory. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a Sammy. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll see you guys. Probably be back in an hour or so.